Imagine you are a brand new freshman, you have never been on the campus, you're completely online, and you have no connections, no friends doing the same way of schooling that you're doing, so you haven't talked to them since before summer break of high school. You just graduated fresh, you don't know anything, literally like completely new environment and new area of life. And then 1 month in the same environment, you're suddenly finalizing your offer of a paid assistantship, which came to you in the most unexpected way possible. Would you believe me? Would you imagine that scenario for yourself? If you said no, then I think you should change your answer because that's literally my story. Hi, hello, my name is Ash, and you're watching episode 7 of my Unconventional Choices series, where I talk about all the untraditional things that I am doing, whether it be life, college, finance, or self growth, to get better at my chances of success and get closer to it every single day. So, a little bit of backstory. This is me, August 2024. I'm just entering college as someone who never wanted to go to college. So I'm entering college online. Like, I'm fully, completely online. All of my courses are asynchronous. So I'm not really like on screen, not talking to people, not meeting professors. Like, I've never seen these people in my life except like the Zoom calls that I would initiate. Here I was looking into a couple of study abroad programs. So I had talked with a couple of advisors, and that is what I want to focus on in this video, because this was all before the assistantship announcement even came. I remember the second week of August, so school has just started, like none of the study abroad program appointments or anything has opened. And I remember myself booking an appointment with the main lead, the main advisor, just to talk about how the program works and just the way everything goes. And then I was looking into the potential programs, and I met up with all the program advisors that were hosting one of the study abroad events individually, just to learn a little bit more about their specific offerings and everything. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I talking about a story from last semester? Because what I did not know back then was that is what is going to get me a paid experience assistantship in my freshman year of college. An assistantship is basically very similar to like a work job, like federal study work, but it's slightly different in a sense, like you are actually hired by the university system and you are an official student assistant of a specific office at your university. So very close to internships, but they are usually paid. So they have a different name, assistantship, but it's as valued as like any other experience. What I did not realize I did in everything that I just told you is I took initiative. From the moment me trying to research everything since day one of college for study abroad, because that's what I was looking into, to booking an appointment with the main advisor even before any of the announcements came or like even the page was updated, to meeting with every single program director that I was interested in that was hosting a program based on the current website at that time. So everything, I was the one to reach out. I was the one to gain my side of knowledge before I ever even bothered anyone to tell me what to do and how to go about my day. The reason why this connects to my assistantship is because the main advisor of the study abroad program at my university was the supervisor of the assistantship that I applied for originally when it came out a month later, but it was filled already, and she was the one to refer me personally to her coworker who was also looking for an assistant in a very similar job. And I did not even know that that position was open. And since that advisor, that second advisor, the supervisor who was looking for an assistant, was also one of the program directors that I talked to earlier, it was already like I was hired. And I, even before the interview ended, I knew I was gonna be the person. The day later, I get an offer to accept the offer by the end of the week. And yeah, that's the story. So I think it's really insane that when you take matters in your own hands, life just works out generously. Like, I realized a couple of things that happened to me being proactive and me being always willing to take initiative did. I want to share them with you now. Like always, I've noted them down, so let's get started with number 1. This is actually my personal favorite. If you've been watching, you guys know how big of an like self-growth person I am. So number 1 is it reflected my character and work ethic. And I think this is something that defines me to my core. Like, my work ethic when it comes to anything in life, my character when it comes to anything in life. I think when I'm investing myself in something, I do my best. I give my best all the time. So From the moment me doing my own research, even before I got on the call with the advisor, and then introducing her with like that confidence that I had because I did my own research, and then learning more from her and like connecting with her because we both knew what was going on, to me going up to every single program advisor of the study abroad programs and talking to them, like everything screams how willing I am to take the steps necessary to make it work out for me. And what this did is it showed them that I could go any limits for when it comes to my ambitions. Like, study abroad was something at the time that I was really, really, really considering. And it showed through my actions. Like, I was super into it. I didn't wait for anyone to announce. I didn't wait for anyone to update the website. I asked them questions. Hey, like, is this updated? Is there anything that is not on the website that's already still getting an approval? And guess what? It was. But the point being proactive and being initiative gave other people a chance to see how intense I am and how serious I am about creating my dream life. And therefore it inspired them to actually like consider me and take me seriously. And if you want to thrive in life, you better make sure that people take you seriously, because whether you like it or not, a lot of people have a lot of impact in your life. It leads to my second point of being, it built a genuine connection when I did talk to all these advisors. So because I was so interested in this area and I went to the first lead like director advisor, and like I told her everything that I've done already, it was basically like I was going to her just to confirm that whatever research and whatever like brainstorming I have done so far on my own is accurate and I'm not missing out any like spot, like there's no blind spot. Can you guide me? Like, can you tell me if there's anything else? Can you just mentor me, kind of thing? She is an advisor in study abroad for a reason, okay? She likes traveling. She genuinely enjoys that thing. And I think a lot of people who are in like the lead positions in any company, they're mainly there because they genuinely enjoy what they're doing. If you go to someone who is super interested in tech, for example, and you talk to them about tech, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna get excited. They're gonna get genuinely like interested in the conversation. They're gonna share their knowledge because people like to talk about what they're passionate about. Like, if you come to me and you talk about self-growth and self-love, oh my gosh, I'm starting to yap about it. I will yap my heart about it, and then I will remember your conversation. What my point is that she was in an area that I was interested in and she was an expert in it. She is passionate about it, and that's what I came up with the same excitement, same enthusiasm to be involved in an area that she was already an expert and passionate about. So she genuinely felt like sharing all the things that she would not usually share with people. And what I mean by this is she shared a couple of pre-programs that were still like waiting to be approved but could benefit me based on the goals that I told her while I was having a conversation with her. And I did actually consider one of them like very closely until the end. So even before a program opened, I was basically already applying for it. And because I knew the people in the thing, I knew if I applied and finished, I didn't, but if I applied and finished, I would get in. All because I decided that I want to be the first one who approaches the situation and reaches out and tries to learn more. So yeah, that was that. And this brings me to my third point. It already positioned me as a strong candidate even before I applied. Like, all of my work ethic, all of my enthusiasm, all of my genuine interest and expressiveness, my initiative, my proactivity, whatever you want to word it, everything. I did all of that, right? What that did is it already showed the other people what kind of person I would be if they were to hire me. Like, they already know that this person, first of all, is not going to be in a place where she's not interested and she's not passionate about. Like, they have no doubt in my genuine interest in whatever I'm trying to do, because what I've showed them so far through my research, my knowing what I want, my like reaching out months before program even started and everything, just to make sure that I have the best chance to get that thing, it showed them that I will not let a single opportunity go when it comes to growth and when it comes to things that would be like beneficial for me, aka if I'm working for that company. So by demonstrating how prepared I was and the efforts that I made in order for me to learn the best of my ability about the topic that they were experts in, because I was just as interested, they automatically gave me opportunities to be more involved in that area, aka the assistantship that I got, because it was also related to study abroad and international education basically. Seriously, if you're genuinely interested in building your life in something, go after it and give your fullest. Like, take that first initiative. Be proactive. Go do unconventional things. Like, go reach out to the CEO of a company that has the same values as you have. Go cold email people who are working in the same thing. If you're into social media marketing, go cold email people who are already social media marketers. Even if you get nothing out of it, you're gonna leave an impression of what kind of person you are and how passionate you are about a certain thing, that they will remember you. Because not a lot of people show authenticity. Like, there is such a lack of authenticity in the world. Like, everyone is trying to wear masks, everyone is trying to test the waters. Like, nobody is super expressive about their opinions. Like, here I can sit here and I can tell you that I will never back down from unpaid internships being illegal as my opinion, because that's my opinion and I like to say it out loud. But what most people wouldn't do is that they will think it and they wouldn't say anything about it. You will definitely find your people when you speak up. And like everyone on social media is preaching, connections and people are the way in job market now. And I completely agree with it. Being proactive and being the first person, taking initiative, starting that cycle of like saying your heart out loud and being passionate about the things that you are passionate about will open so many doors for you. And this video, I know it was meant toward like career tips and like getting internship, because that is the title of the video, like somewhat around that. But I think this is a general life tip as well. Like, if you are seriously trying to go after something, I don't see a reasonable reason to wait and like stay quiet. Like, go do your research, go like reach out to the people who you think have nothing to do with where you want to go to, because guess what, I didn't think that either. 2024 had been a year full of unexpected lessons, some of them that I realized months after, but I have learned so much. And I just want to end this video with a little bit of like support and a little bit of encouragement, that if you are trying to go after something and you're not giving your all, like if you are like applying for this company but you're not giving your all, like sometimes you just have to be proactive and you just have to take the initiative to stand out, because a lot of people don't. So I hope that was a little bit of eye-opener for you. Watch it again if you need to. I hope you take care. I know it's gonna be a tough year. I know it's, if you are like a high school student watching, like senior, I know it's like college application decision season, so you're gonna be really stressed. Colleges, your spring semester started. Oh my gosh, that is not fun. I know mine is starting next week and it's not fun. But whatever area of life you're in, I hope that you go after the things that you want and you do something about the dreams that you have. Thank you for watching my video. That's all for now. Take care.